Welcome to the channel, Vision Sports TV. We in the building, we're right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this recap. Jaime Munguia versus John Ryder. This was a real good fight right here. Like I said, like I predicted, it'll be an exciting fight because Jaime Munguia is a real exciting puncher. He's a real exciting fighter, man. He always throws a lot of punches. He always throws combinations. So he always gonna be a good fighter, and he always comes back. John Ryder. He's pretty he don't throw that many punches, but but he can be exciting because when he do throw, he gonna land. You know what I'm saying? And he's pretty powerful. Uh Jaime Munguia, first round, Munguia, he showed straight off rip. He showed that he was to be reckoned with. I mean, he looked good in this fight, man. He looked real good. He actually looked better than he usually does. He actually looked even better than he usually does. Ryder, Ryder, uh, coming in, 32 wins, 6 losses. Uh, and Munguia coming in, 42 wins with no losses, 33 knockouts, but now he got 34 knockouts now. Um, but Ryder, man, I think Ryder should retire, man. I think Ryder should just go ahead off to the sunset, man. Ryder looked kind of old in there, man. He looked a little old. Uh, Munguia, of course, Munguia is younger. He's only 27. He looked young and he looked really good in there today. He really did. I actually predicted Munguia to win by decision, 12 round decision. I thought he would knock Ryder down a couple times and then he would just go to a decision, but he actually ended up stopping Ryder. He actually ended up stopping Ryder. I think it was about the 9th round. So later on in the fight, he ended up stopping Ryder. Munguia, he looked really good, yo. Like I think he has a new trainer now. He got Freddie Roach as his trainer, and I think it's really good for him. I think it's really good for his offense. Of course, he don't got really no defense, but he got a strong offensive output. So, you know, he gonna make up with his offense what he lack on defense. That's just the style of Freddie Roach. But I think it's a good move for him and Freddie Roach to get together. Uh, I do believe that he looked better in this fight than he looked in his other fights. He probably looked the best in this fight. He had a high punch rate, high work rate. Munguia did, and he showed great power, and I really like Munguia's body shots. He was really throwing a lot of body shots. Uh, Munguia was throwing a lot of body shots, and they was really hurting Ryder. Them body shots was really hitting Ryder and hurting Ryder. You could tell it was hurting. Them body shots was hurting Ryder early on, and I thought he was getting ready to go. It was a couple times, I think around 5th, 6th round, I thought that Ryder was getting ready to be knocked out. But those body shots really took their toll on Ryder, and it seemed like Ryder couldn't really get off once he was getting hit with them body shots early in the fight. But Ryder did get off a few good punches that hit Munguia clean, and Munguia, this has been something that people will point out about Munguia's defense is not that good, and Ryder was able to hit him. Like I knew he would be able to hit him, and he hit him. But Munguia stayed up, and it's the same way how he did against Derevyanchenko. When Munguia fought Derevyanchenko, he was able to, get past adversity and win that fight. So I think that Munguia, he does deserve. I think I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Canelo after this fight. I wouldn't mind if they did put somebody else there first, because Canelo needs to fight Benavidez. But I think Jaime Munguia. I wouldn't mind seeing Jaime Munguia versus Canelo. I believe Canelo will win. I think Canelo will beat Jaime Munguia, but I think it'll be a great, fight, a fan friendly, great fight though. I think that because Munguia, he got some good combinations. He looked really good tonight. He looked better tonight than he ever did to me. He had his combinations weren't sloppy. They were really crisp. His combinations were on point. They were crisp, and his body shots were great. So I mean, I think Munguia is good, man. Like you know, um, he looked really good tonight. Like he looked better than I've seen him. Like I didn't think he was. I never really thought 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 too much of Munguia, but against the competition that he faced, but against Ryder, man, he looked good, man. So he had his offense looked really good. I think the change with a Freddie Roach really helped him out because he looked really good. And so I do, I wouldn't mind if they put him against Canelo. I think he's earned that with this win right here. I think Canelo needs to fight Benavidez next, but I think Jaime Munguia, I think he definitely earned a shot at Canelo with this win right here. He was able to stop Ryder. I mean, maybe that Canelo fight took a toll on Ryder, but he was able to stop him, and he was able to stop him pretty. He dominated the fight. I mean, Munguia pretty much got dominated the fight. All rounds. John Ryder had a good seventh round, I believe. It was like a round or two that Ryder was really good in. It may have won the round, but overall, Munguia was just on point. Munguia was just on point. It was really no comparison. That's really the highlights of the fight, and that's really the fight right there. Let me know what y'all think, man. What would y'all want to see next? You know, I think Munguia. It's a few guys at 168, some other guys at 168 that Munguia could fight. I think Munguia and Charlo will be a good fight. They rumoring that Canelo might be fighting Charlo. I hope he's not. He should go ahead and fight. He should go ahead and fight Munguia. Charlo and Munguia, that's a good fight. Benavidez versus Canelo. Let's do that. I think that's a good fight. I think that's what it should be. I think it should be Munguia and Charlo. And then which I know Charlo's not gonna agree to that one. Because Charlo, he's only gonna want to fight Canelo. Charlo's Jamal Charlo, he gonna fight. He gonna only want to fight Canelo, and then he gonna get that payday, and then he gonna rob to the sunset. That's what he gonna do. If Charlo can't fight Canelo, he ain't fight. I think Charlo, I think Jamal, I think the Charlos are done. I think both of them two are done. I think that Jamal Charlo, he's just gonna get that payday, and he gonna go on a hiatus. Another hiatus. I think so. I think Jamal Charlo, he gonna get that. He gonna get that bread. He gonna roll out. So I think him and Munguia should fight, but I don't think Jamal Charlo gonna fight anybody else other than Canelo. We'll never see him versus David Benavidez, that's for sure. But hopefully we see David Benavidez versus Canelo. But I think Munguia has. Oh, and then maybe even if Canelo don't fight David Benavidez, Munguia and Benavidez, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I mean, I got David Benavidez winning that fight, but because Munguia gets hit too much. But and I don't think Munguia can be taking them type of shots from a guy like David Benavidez. I mean, John Ryder, man, he just looked kind of old, man. He didn't really punch that hard neither. I mean, yeah, I mean maybe, but he didn't really hurt Munguia. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting Munguia, but he wasn't hurting Munguia. Munguia was hurting Ryder with every shot. It was like almost like Munguia like gained some power over the last few weeks, a few months. Like Munguia got the power, he got accuracy, he looked good, man. So yeah, that's the fight, man. John Ryder versus Jaime Munguia. He improves to 43 and 0 with 34 knockouts. So we're gonna see what happens next with that. But if you ain't part of the Visions team, you need to go ahead and join up. You need to go ahead and subscribe. If you like the video and stuff like that. So Vision Sports TV. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out. Peace.